Hey guys, so I recently did an SSD upgrade to my system, and yeah, I got some graphical faults here. So I'm just gonna run. As you can see, all the other things, well, the textures for this is loading properly, but for some reason for this, for lighting, AMD, man, what the hell? This APU is just failing. So yeah, this is supposed to be lighting here, and look what's happened. Similar to the APU in my AMD laptop. Let me show you guys something. So I'm just gonna pull this out. Take that CPU. Okay, look. So for some reason that up there, I'm pretty sure isn't supposed to be that color. I thought, okay, it's probably something different, but no. I just realized that I've just looked at the lighting and I'm like, what is this? What is this processor trying to do? Okay, we got a little bit of lighting coming through. If I show you quickly. So for some reason it's not the correct color code, so the lighting textures didn't load properly. This only happened after I did the the SSD upgrade. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna just run here. As you can clearly see, I really don't know why AMD processors are like this. Yeah, I'm playing this on a good platform. You can even see on my character's leg, it doesn't, like, even the lighting there doesn't come through, right? If I zoom in, probably see there. Ready? That, yeah, the lighting. If I move back a little bit, see, it doesn't like cast. If I move forward a little bit, probably see. Hold on. Go back a little bit. Okay, look. You can probably see now that it's casting onto the leg. So basically, yeah, I honestly don't know what's going on with this. Look at this. I don't know what's going on. See, I only did one thing, okay? I only changed, and I don't know why. Maybe the TV talked back with my system, and my system probably glitched halfway. But basically, what happened was, so I was playing this game, and I thought, okay, let's just change my gamma curve. So I changed my gamma curve, I resetted it, and then I'm seeing these like weird lines on the screen. Then whenever I look at something with lighting, I see like there's nothing has aliasing anymore. I don't know why. I look at this lighting object. This is supposed to be a light, okay? That's why it's casting light on the floor. For some reason, the color of the light, not the glow of it, but the color of it isn't the correct color code. So as you could see, there's yeah, there is no aliasing. If I zoom in, you can see all the pixels around it. In person, you can see it a bit more clearer. I don't know why my phone's trying to do that with my TV, but basically, yeah, you can see pretty much there's no aliasing. As you can see, look, see, there is no aliasing on the lighting effects. So I don't know what's going on. It's not just with this. If I look at other things, like let's say like those flying ships, they have the same aliasing pixelation. I can see there. I don't know if it's coming very clear on the phone right there on my phone's camera. I don't know if that's supposed to be in the. See, we have some lighting issues here. This is with the AMD processor, so as you can see, yeah, that's not coming through properly. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, to be honest. That's not supposed to be that color code. Like, what has happened to the city? Literally, everything is that doesn't look correct. All these lighting effects and color codes do not look correct, and especially on the fact there's no aliasing. I'm gonna have to restart my game because or restart my system. Maybe even boot into the BIOS, which you can do on here, and I can show you what comes up in the BIOS. All I have to do is hold the eject and sync button, and then you could basically see. But yeah, this is the AMD Polaris with the Jaguar cores. So it's using the Jaguar architecture, but this is the Polaris series. So this is obviously somewhat better than the other platform, you know. Anyway, so yeah, that's not supposed to be the correct color, but either way, if I jump into that, I'll still collect it. So things are still interactable, but for some reason, yeah, I don't know what's going on with these graphics here. I think the driver didn't load properly, because you can clearly see that fan doesn't look like a spinning. Look, I'm just gonna jump up here. Like, ready? Hold on. See if I do it. Oh, I could do it one-handed. Great. Okay. What's going on with this fan? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's loading correctly. It didn't look loaded correctly, and the smoke effect as well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with things. If I turn the exposure up a little bit. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on. Seriously. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Well, I've made my character like jump many times, but it didn't fix it. You know, just restarting the mission never fixed it. So what I am gonna do is restart my system. If that doesn't help, then I'm not sure what will, because I'm just gonna show you a different part now where the lighting. See, let's see. Oh, okay, over there. That doesn't quite look right. I don't know to you guys, but to me it doesn't look quite right, the way that's loaded. Let's climb the ladder. I'm doing this all one-handed, by the way. Right, let me show you. Yeah, you can clearly see that thing over there in the distance obviously doesn't look right. All these things in the city just, oh my god, it doesn't look right, man. You know what's so common about whenever AMD makes APUs? I don't know what it is. Like, I seen on my Samsung AMD laptop that's also got an AMD processor in there, AMD APU. But the only thing is, why the hell am I seeing green graphics? This is really common with lighting in AMD APU processors. You see, this is also supposed to be lighting, but for some reason it's not coming up as what it's supposed to be showing as. If I keep moving forward, it does that. So it kind of shows a little bit there, but then if I move backwards all the way, it doesn't load correctly, man. What is this? You see, in the distance, they're supposed to be fully white, not whatever color this is showing us like a really dark red. This only happened after I reset my gamma curve on my TV. As you can see in the photorealism here, that's also coming up as extremely pixelated, so the aliasing is completely gone. So I've tried like so many things. I could even show you my settings on my TV, but that's probably not going to help. Yeah, the vehicles down there look alright, but oh god, did you guys see that motion blur? Let me turn the exposure up. Do you guys? Okay, here's the thing with budget TVs that I see a lot of newer TVs these days, especially LEDs. I don't know if it's gonna show, but once it does show again, I can see like the motion blur. But yeah, you can definitely see the aliasing there. On that there, the aliasing on that. Let me turn the exposure a bit down. There, you can see the aliasing on that. It's yeah, it's really there. The aliasing and the glow. Right. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that this is what happened. This is on the gaming platform, by the way. This is not supposed to happen, but this only happened after I upgraded to an SSD, which is strange. Shouldn't even happen, but whatever. Yeah, you see, this is supposed to be a light. You can see that it's casting the light onto the ground there. For some reason, the color of the light isn't correct. So, oh man, it's really not good. Yeah, I'm playing one-handed, by the way. Let me rip this out again. So let me show you guys. So I'm just gonna jump into this strange-looking orb. Let's say. So I'm going to do it all one-handed. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so as you can see, it does register that I jumped into it, and it does collect it as well. So obviously, interactable objects stay interactable. It's just graphically or visually, visually, they don't appear correct, even though they are still interactable, they still work and everything, but because that's part of the game engine. But this game runs Frostbite engine. For some reason it just doesn't want to process properly. Okay, so let me show you about the motion blur. So I don't know if it's gonna show up so well on my phone, but can you guys notice like a bit of a blue motion blur? Actually, no, I want to go something a bit more. Let's say like this thing here, like this is blue. See, yeah, you guys can see it, right? My TV's got this like blue motion blur. It's not coming up very well on the phone, but in real life, it's quite. Oh yeah, you can see. Oh yeah, my phone's camera should be able to see that. We've got some blue motion blur. It's not going to come up as blue, but in real life, it's like more of a purpley blue. Turn the exposure up. Okay, ready? And now we can see a little bit more. It comes up as a little bit like red on my phone. Yeah. There you are. Well, yeah, you could definitely see that there. Look like blue motion blur. See that? I don't know why that is, and no one talks about it. No one ever does. So that's a bit frustrating, because no one's really came across, like, all the TVs that I've had, right, with smart features, they've all had this issue. And I was thinking, okay, well, I'm not going to make a video about it, because I know someone else probably on YouTube has obviously talked about it, and I looked and no one has, so I'm probably going to be the first to talk about it. Oh look, another interactable object. Let's take a look if we can collect it, because you know, if we can't now, then the engine's broken. Ready? Oh, there we go, we collected it. Okay, so yeah, basically what I'm trying to tell you guys, what I'm trying to show and tell you guys, yeah, not only the motion blur, but yeah, basically visual problems with like rendering and stuff. So I'm probably going to go ahead and restart my game. You can probably see a bit of a weird gamma curve here. Yeah, right there, because I'm playing with no contrast. I usually find playing with no contrast is easier for me, because less light being emitted from the display. Not only that, I could just think faster, a lot faster without contrast. So it's better that way. So yeah, that's that. I'm playing with one hand here, so yeah, I'm pretty sure things are supposed to look more yellowy in the city, but clearly not. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, there you go, guys. Yeah, this is also an AMD issue here with rendering. So as I go more closer, you can see in the distance, that's not supposed to look like that. If I go closer, that probably would go away. Yeah, see, as I go closer, it goes away. So let me show you guys again. Look at this. So I'm just gonna walk back from this, right? That doesn't look correct either. That camera just saw me. But look. As I walk back, hopefully I don't fall off the edge. Okay, look. I'm just gonna keep walking back. So as you can see, we've got that weird color code, which is not supposed to be there. Now I'm gonna walk a bit closer. Just gonna walk closer. Walk. Okay. So yeah, it goes away. So I'm just gonna go ahead and enter inside now. For some reason, the graphics in here are also a bit strange, because I've noticed this. Now look at this. I was over here, okay? I was like, so I came in through here. I turned sideways like this. I went over here and I stopped, okay? Now look at that in the distance. That's weird, right? We've got a bit of a, I would say like a maroonish, magenta-ish color filling there. I don't know why that's there, but as I walk closer, boom, it starts to kind of go away, and it goes away completely. Some of it still stays there. It's a lighting issue. Every LED light I see here, every LED light on the roof, they've all got this weird magenta like color tone to it. Basically what you guys just saw just then. So they all have that. That's, as you walk further away, like the lighting like spread a little bit more. We've even got the same thing going on for this LED on the wall here. So not only we have no aliasing, but we've also got the incorrect color code. So we've got maybe inverted color code. So we've got the same. See, Okay, so this is strange. We have the, you know, like the main LED on the roof, but look on the walls. Look, it's showing the correct color code, right? The main source of the light isn't. Very, very strange thing. I don't know if it's a video memory issue, if it's a RAM thing, because I'm playing on 12 gigs of GDDR6, GDDR5. So I don't know why this is. If anything, should not be coming up because this is incorrect. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can restart, maybe even boot into the BIOS. I can show you guys all the settings in the BIOS. It's not a lot going on in the BIOS, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly just boot into the BIOS. So let me do that. Just show you guys what kind of settings are available in the BIOS. So yeah, give it time. I know this is quite a lengthy video, but it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and boot into the BIOS. Just want to show you guys what settings we have in the BIOS. So sync and eject, and we should have here a power chime. No, fuck's sakes, it didn't boot into the BIOS. Hold on, I'm gonna shut down the system again. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, I just ejected my disk. I have to wait for the SSD to like turn off. Okay. Now we're in the BIOS. So in the BIOS, let me turn my exposure up, because on my phone screen it's ghosting a whole ton because my phone is using an LCD. I know for you guys it's not gonna, but it's gonna turn it up a little bit. So let me show you guys. So we're in the BIOS, and there's not many things in the BIOS. So I'm in the BIOS. There's not many things here. So yeah, only if there was some more settings, like, I don't know, defrag the hard drive, which is in Orbis OS. Yeah, booting into the BIOS or the recovery menu on a game console is really easy. It's just on the same level as turning on the laptop and spamming F2. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and. There's no option to restart the console. I can't navigate with my joystick, so that's obviously another way to know that you're in the BIOS. You can't do the same thing on Orbis OS. You cannot navigate with your joysticks. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and insert the game again. This is probably my fix. So boot into the BIOS probably did something to it. All right. For some reason it doesn't post correctly, so it does post correctly, but it doesn't show the boot animation, because you've obviously got to install that in yourself, which I don't have time to do, so I just left it as is. So it does not play the startup animation. It does not play the little yeah, it doesn't do it. So you just have to wait until we load into the dashboard. Boom. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my controller. I know you guys can't see anything, but there we go. All right, so yeah, so we just launched the game again, and now we just wait again. So now I'll show you guys. See, I was right, it is running the Frostbite engine. Right, so let's go ahead and load in. Right, give it a second. So it's going to give me a little error message, first of all, because the servers did shut down. So it's okay. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys, whilst that's loading, I want to show you guys the old hard drive I pulled out. So this is the old hard drive, Seagate Barracuda. And this drive, I'm pretty sure it's 5400 RPM. Because I don't know, just usually for standard laptop hard drive is 5400 RPM. Okay, so now we loaded back into the game. Put the hard drive back. So this is obviously, I did a bit of an upgrade off camera. So basically, let me show you guys. So now we should be able to, okay, now it's like running 60 frames ultra. So now let me show you guys again. As you can see, I think it fixed it. I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah, there we go. It did it because, oh wait, hold on. I'm just gonna run to that thing over there. So let me show you guys again. I'm doing this all raw, basically real time. There's probably gonna be just one part of this entire video that is gonna be cut in post, because I tried to boot into the BIOS and my console was trying to park the SSD. So yeah, look, see, That thing I showed you guys earlier, didn't I? That thing down there wasn't in the correct color, because I'm just going to go ahead and, I don't know if I'm going to nail this. Okay, oh wait, did I? I don't know if I did. Right, so I loaded back in. So yeah, there you go, the textures are correctly loaded. Yeah, I'm just trying to show you guys that thing in the background with all those visualness going on. And look, the aliasing is here now. So now the aliasing, the little pixelated things are gone away. So now if I go to a lighting object, for example, let's try... Fuck's sakes. Okay, look. This thing here. Like, remember earlier on, these things were not loading correctly. So now they're looking nice and futuristic. So let's go ahead and keep going. I wanted to show you guys these exact things here. So these lights installed on the wall. We've got the blue motion blur going on again. That's just my TV, not my console. There's nothing wrong with the retimer chip just yet. Is remember earlier on? Yeah, this wasn't correctly loaded. So now it looks correct. All right, so let me show you guys. So now you don't see those pixelated things anymore. So now, because the aliasing is here, I don't know what kind of aliasing it's using. Like if it's 4 times MSAA or 2 times MSAA. I honestly can't tell, but this is running on AMD graphics, so of course it's gonna look pretty good. But yeah, so there you go. Here's a bit of an overview of the city. That thing there, yeah, it wasn't loading correctly. I remember like there was another thing, the display down there. That one, I remember very clearly. That display down there wouldn't display properly, so entire city was kind of glitched. As you guys can see, Frostbite engine. Oh my god. Okay. However, this one thing I've just noticed quite recently, actually, I think the first time when I installed this game onto this SSD drive, I noticed a bit of coil whine, because obviously this game is running 60 frames ultra, so of course we're gonna have a ton of coil whine. But yeah, I've noticed one thing with my TV anyways, to do with the motion blur. If you turn down the resolution slightly on the console, then you get you tend to get a bit less motion blur, because there's less to work with, there's less resolution, there's less in the image. And because of that, I don't know what. Look at this, I'm standing on the edge of the building. Don't know how well you can see that. I can't even, oh my god, this is so, I can't even go back up. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, wait, hold on, I think I saved myself. Let me see if I could climb back here. Yay, did it. Okay. That was a super risky move. But anyways, yeah. Now we've got all textures loaded correctly, so there you go, guys. That's the only way to fix it. If you guys are experiencing graphical issues, all you do, how I fixed it anyways, all you do, you close the game, wait for your hard drive or hard disk to park first, and then after it's completely turned off, and just feel on the side of the console if the jet fan or the cooling fan has stopped spinning, or if you can hear it spinning, hear it until it stops spinning. That's when the entire thing turns off. Because if it's still spinning and you press the combination to boot into the recovery menu or the BIOS, it's probably just gonna, well, this platform anyways, it's just gonna boot back up, and it's just going to boot back into the OS within a couple seconds. But that's not what you want. You want it to obviously play the boot animation. You obviously, before that, you need to make sure that the jet fan turns off, or the cooling fan in the console turns off. Then once it's all off, actually no, once it's turning off, eject your game, have it aside you, and then on the console, press and hold both eject and sync at the same time, and with one of your other hands, press the power button. Then once you hear the power chime, or after you hear the power chime, keep holding, let go of the power button, keep holding the eject and sync button. Then after that, you should hear a second power chime, and then it should bring you into the recovery menu, or the BIOS as it really is, because you can't navigate with your joystick. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much the Windows 10 recovery menu, because this is basically Windows 10. I'm running Windows 10 right now. Yeah, so anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and there's probably going to be a huge video to export after I've cut it. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.